Roy with Flynn from the Netherlands, our first international dog and handler. So into the rigid tunnel, pulling the gap through the gap, turning to the right, coming across now towards the long jump. Bit of a blast there, 5 through to Louise, number 6. Weave entry, super, fast weave, nice. Just missed the last weave out. Unlucky there, picked up 5 faults there for Louise. Swap sides again, the handler, picked up 5 and going for the roll pole. Coming through the gap now, across to the far side. Turning around to the left, into the soft tunnel, into the speed section. And around to the left-hand side to 14, coming back through the gap to the tyre. Nicely negotiated across the spread, into the tunnel, going to pick them up now. With 2 to go, with a 5R again, and across the finishing line at a time of 36.80 with 15 faults. Well done there, Flynn and Roy. Next to go, we've got Kylie Birch from representing Australia. Kylie is, and she's working 2Es, 8 years of age, Australian cattle dog. Competed in Australia prior to moving to the UK a few years ago, now living near London. 2Es also has his show champions title in Australia. So, originating from Australia, now living in the UK in London. We picked up a 5R for the tunnel, unfortunately, just missed the entrance to the tunnel. We're going to get another 5R there again, unfortunately, so that's 2 5Rs. We don't want any more, otherwise we'll be eliminated. Okay, across to the weaves, working our way into the weaves now, with a good weave entry. Steady at the moment, into the weaves. Nicely done, picked up the last one there, no problem once again. Handle changing sides again to the left to pull the dog around to the rigid tunnel. Pick him up again, go through the gap, and again turning left now to the soft tunnel. We want a bit of speed now, make up a little bit of time if we can. And we've just picked another 5R up. So that's 3 if I remember right, but I might be wrong. So we're moving on now towards the bottom part of the course, round to number 14. Back through now towards the tyre. Nice negotiated up to the spread, number 17, and back into the rigid tunnel. Into the tunnel, no problem. Pull the dog around to the left, swapping sides and across the finishing line with a few faults, unfortunately. 55.12. Well done, Jenny. Sorry. Well done, Kylie and 2Es. Next from Sweden, we have Jenny Down. Pet name of the dog is Ina. Border collie, 5 years of age. Certificated sheepdog. Ina is not my dog. I started to run her when my friend was pregnant. Then all went well. Last year we won Team Gold in the World Championships. Team Gold member in the World Championships. There you go. Jenny and Ina. Okay, so as you can imagine, they've travelled a long way, so they want to get things right. Just line themselves up, just remembering exactly where the start goes. Once they go into the mode, into the move. Nice vocal command there, nice light voice there, gone through the gap around to number 4. Coming across now to the long jumps, number 5 into the weave, pretty good weave entry, cracking weave entry, superb weave entry. Round now to the right hand side, coming through the gap again, the changing side, towards the rigid tunnel. Again through the gap, taking the dogs away from the jump, now the soft tunnel. Oh! And we've just gone through the side of the long jump. Never saw that when we walked around earlier. So we've got the elimination there, unfortunately, with the dog going to the side, the wrong obstacle. Coming across the spread, nevertheless, working the dog beautifully round. Fluently flowing around the course across the finishing line, unfortunately with a lead. It would have been a good time, I'm sure, for Jenny there, unfortunately, I'm lucky on that one. Next to go, we've got Bonnie Quinn working, hey! I'm guessing they're representing, all the way from Scotland. There we go. Australian Kelpie Cross Border Collie, 3 years of age, tells us Haley's from a farm in Tomintoul in the Highlands. Haley adores dirty. She's been known to consider the barrier around a rig as just under the fence and jump that too. I'll tell you more in a minute if I get a chance. Well, if that was a good weave entry, and I presume it was, what a fantastic weave entry that was. We just picked 5 faults up there because we came out towards the end of the weaves. Which we've done again, unfortunately. We can only get 1 5 in the weaves, but we can get more than 1 refusal. Superb. So, we've got some faults there in the weaves. Into the rigid tunnel, calling through the gap. That's going to be one of the best weave entries I've seen all week so far. Working our way down now towards number 14, the DFS hurdle, and pulling around. Lost a little bit of time, a little bit wide on the turn. Across to the spread, into the rigid tunnel. Hanging back the handle, hanging back, going to push the dog out. Yes, nicely done. And across the finishing line, with faults into first place, 49.74 the time. Right, from Belgium, we have Mark van Beek. Working Fina, well done. We've got some Belgians in the audience, great to see you here. Working at Border Collie, 4 years of age. Tells me my First agility dog was an Alsatian possibly, and now I have a border collie. It's completely different. He will always work. Last year, World Championships, and working with Sweden, I believe. It's a bit awkward for me sometimes to do. Not a problem for him, but here's good agility. That's amazing at the moment. We're looking so far right towards the rigid top. Through the gap again. Dark round to the left. Interesting handle there, not a lot of arm movement. I'm intrigued by that other what he's doing. The arm comes up, pulls the dog around, keeping the arms down by the side. Dog nicely under control into 18. We've got 2 to go, we're coming round, there's 1 to go. They are superb round. Superb round there for Martin Furo. 33.09 the time and into the lead. That's the time to beat at the moment. 33.09 I believe it was. Next to go, we should have a confirmation from working Ela from Germany. 5.5-year-old bitch. Been doing agility for 11 years, became agility coach this year. 2009-2010 started qualifications for Agility World Championship. 2009 started on German Championship. Second time at Crufts with Ella. Second time, been here before. I know how it works. Nice bit of vocal there from the dog as well. I like it to talk back. Working away, need that jump, we need to jump. We've got to jump, well directed, well handled there by the handler. Turning round now, put a speed now into the soft tunnel, well corrected again. Had a good look at the long jump. Turning round to 14. And coming round towards the tyre. Spread coming up, a bit bigger jump. No problem into 18. Picks the dog up by the jump. And away we go, we're looking for another clear round if we can. We've got it. 39.17 into second place. 39.17. 2 good clears so far. They're the ones to beat. 33.09 is the winning time. Sharon Douche is now working Molly, and they're competing for the Island Man, all the way from the Island Man. Oh, it's nice to see some Island Mans in today. Working a sheepdog, 4-year-old Molly the collie. As a rescue dog, Molly's been ill-treated. We started agility to socialise and build confidence. It's our first ever time at Crufts. Molly is my first agility dog. And they've made it to the internationals, so that's a major achievement. Invited by the Kennel Club to be here today, representing their countries. And that's a superstar. We need to pull the dog across towards the weaves. We need a better line than that though. Okay, need to hang back a little bit, maybe get the dog into the weaves, we're away, off we go. So we've got 5 faults at the moment. Working nicely, no problems with the end of the weaves. Turning across towards the jump, we need the jump, we need the jump. We've got a 5R there, well done, we're not eliminated, so we're still in contention. Don't forget, it's an accumulation of 2 rounds, the agility and the jumping. Yes, the dog was right. Well, there we go, if I was Molly, I'd sack Sharon. She was going the right way there, but never mind, it's easy done. We've all been there when you compete in agility, you know what it's like. You think you're right, but you're not. And the dog 9 times out of 10 takes the right one. That was a crucial one, unfortunately. Nevertheless, we carry on working around the course. Look, it's top 16 through to tonight's main final, and they've got agility to do. Well done, Sharon and Molly. Representing Switzerland, Catherine Tasker. Catherine actually lives in the UK, working early, allergic, 7 years of age. She said, I'm Swiss, but we've competed in this country for a lot of years. Well, I can remember Catherine a long time ago in my early days of agility. I run my own agility business. As for Ellie, help. She's a great challenge. There you go. So, Catherine and Ellie. Looks quite a big striding dog, this one. It's a big striding dog. Fast, another vocal little dog. A vocal large dog, maybe. Good looking Rachel Catherine hanging back, line the dog up. Great turn into the weaves. Good, steady weaves. Nicely paced out. Coming through the gap now. Big striding dog, so all the advantage there because we're jumping in between. We're not having to make up the handle. Turning left now into the rigid. They all have to keep an eye on that long jump as they're working their way around now to 14. We're coming now towards the tyre and then followed by a spread. Shouldn't have a problem with the spread because it's a big dog into 18. Oh, just picked up a 5R there, a bit unsure. We've got 2 5Rs and we've got it the wrong end. Never mind, unlucky there for Catherine. Great run up to them, but you never know, anything can happen to the agility. 10th to go, we should have Laura Chutney representing the UK. This is our UK competitor Laura with Rodney, a border collie, 3 years of age. It's great to see some Brits in today, thanks very much for that one. There you go, Laura with Rodney, border collie, 3 years of age. From Wiltshire, into the rigid tunnel. 1, 2, 3. Nice bit of hand in there, change the side of the jump to pull the dog around. We're really good turn into the weaves. We're in the weaves. And we're weaving nicely. Coming across now towards the rigid tunnel. We need a tight turn now into the tunnel. And we've got one through the gap. Now down to the soft tunnel. Keep away from that jump. We don't want you to go in that one. And across the jump round towards the DFS number 14, pushing the dog out. We're looking good up to now with a tyre coming up. And across the spread, working away, swapping sides of the handler. Nice bit of handling there. I think she must be a dancer on the quiet side. And across the finishing line in 35.64. 35.64 into second place. Well done, Laura and Rodney. 11th to go, we should have Daniel G working Meg, and they're from South Africa. Nice to see him from South Africa. Working sheepdog, 10.5 years of age. And he says, Meg is a borrowed dog I train and compete with. We are members of Thames Dog Training Club. We compete in grade 7. She is slow but accurate. At the age of 10.5, still loves her agility, as you can tell from her barking. Well, it's a merle as well, so if you've got a merle, you know they're going to bark. As we can hear, working nicely though, they're looking good so far. Great turn by the handler, pushing the dog out to the wheels. As you can see, different methods there with the dogs to get them into position of where they want to be. Going across the jump, we've got the jump in the rigid tunnel. Working nicely across the top far side of the arena towards our judge, into the soft tunnel. Looking round now towards number 14, a little bit wide, but we're coming back around with the tyre now, and turn into the spread. We're looking good, great turn again by the handler with 18, with 2 to go. Pulling the dog around with 1 more, and across the finishing line, well done. 36.15, 36.15 the time. But Daniel and Meg into 3rd place. Next to go, Sergio Switzer from Portugal, representing Portugal. Sergio, working a border collie, 3 years of age. Tells us that Misty loves to watch TV and agility on YouTube. We all watch it on YouTube, I've got to be honest. Misty is very shy, but a very strong personality. This is their 4th time for Crufts for Sergio, and the 1st time for Misty. I like this dog, nice little build on that. Nice lean looking collie. Again, a dog handler hanging bar. Beautiful entry, handles superbly as well as Sergio. Again, cutting across side, maybe lost a little bit there. Pushing it round now into the rigid tunnel. Through the gap, he nearly went the wrong way, the handler. Coming back now to the soft tunnel. We're down to number 13. It's unlucky, but hopefully it's... No, we just picked a 5R up on 13. Time's going to be good though. He should get hopefully into qualification position. Across the spread, get handler changing sides. What a turner this guy is. And across the finishing line. Superb. 34.54 with 5 points. Fantastic run. That was some fantastic handling as well there. Nice to see their different handlers, how they work their dogs and so on. Next one to go, I won't tell you what place she's in because it could be unlucky for some people. All the way from Norway, Hanne Hilbach, working Pan, a Bedlington Terrier, 6.5 years of age, and in 2010, the Norwegian champions. There you go, the Norwegian champions in 2010. So all the way from Norway. Okay, nice to see a different breed of dog as well. Nice to see Bedlington out there competing and going very nicely at the moment as well. Okay, another change by the handler, putting the dog around to their left-hand side. We do the agility one, we kind of tend to call them twizzle, so we kind of turn in front of our dogs. So they've got the far side of the jump there now just to pull the dog around to the rigid tunnel. So nicely twizzled earlier on by the way, so you'll probably see a few more of those from some of the other handlers. Bedlington going nicely at the moment. Coming around to number 14, it's a steady round, that's what we want. Put us through then to the agility this afternoon. And then hopefully then through to the main final. We're looking good, we've got a little bit of a turn there, maybe a little bit late, lost a little bit of time. Coming round to the final obstacle, and we're looking good. Yeah, superb round. 41.62 time. 41.62. 14th to go, all the way from New Zealand. We've got Karen McCarthy, working Vienna. Gordon Setter, 7 years of age. Vienna is following in her father's paw steps, as this is Karen's 4th time representing New Zealand at Crufts International. It's Vienna's 2nd time. Okay, Vienna is fun to work and lives for all agility, and it can be focused. That is the challenge. I'm going to read the rest of that later on this afternoon. And when we do other things, I have had to do that. We also do real works of music. That's a dog, of course, for me. So we're into the weaves now. We just picked up 5 faults on the weave entry, unfortunately. But nevertheless, we're coming sweeping around this time. Again, another different handling perspective of how to get the dog around. We're looking for the correct tunnel and we've got it. It works for different people, but we've popped earlier on, so we pick up a big E, but we'll carry on going. We could get a clear later on in the agility, which might put us through to the final later on tonight at about 5-ish. Working nicely. Nice to see a set going around. Up to the tunnel, number 18. Into the tunnel, pull it out towards the left-hand side with one obstacle to go, and a round of applause, please. Well done. Super run. Number 15 is Daisy Peel, representing the US of A. I see Daisy working solo aboard a collie 3 years of age. At just 3 years old, Solo is already a 3-time national champion in America. He has represented the US at the 2010 World Championships in Germany. He got 3rd in individual standard and 6th overall. His father, Stella, has also represented the USA at Crufts in 2005. So, a renowned American dog and handler. And again, another nice looking collie. Nice turn there again by the handler, bringing the dog around for the good entry into the weaves. And we go and swap inside again, pushing round towards the rigid tunnel. Into the rigid, and she's gone. The handler's gone, the dog's holding, it's the main thing. We haven't took the wrong obstacle, we're looking good. We're coming down now to number 14, the DFS hurdle, and we're around. We're looking good round now towards the tyre. One spread coming up, cross the spread, turns in front of the tunnel. In with the dog with 2 to go. We're coming down, it's gone quiet. Yeah, superb run, 34.41. 34.41 and into second place indeed. 16th place is the local man all the way from Wales. He won yesterday. It's Mark Douglas in Rubery, an Australian working Kelpie, nearly 9 years of age. Represented Great Britain last year at the European Open, won Crufts ABC Agility yesterday, as I was just saying, and representing Wales today at the World Championships. There we go. So, Mark having a good day yesterday, hopefully he'll keep it consistent and go through again with Ruby today. 2 nice clears he had yesterday in the jumping and the agility. Super working couple of these two, they work together so well. Again, Mark hanging way back for the weaves. Look at that for an entry, absolutely unbelievable. Must be 20 foot away. Pushing across now towards that rigid tunnel. It's got a nice side sail, steady round at the moment, it's looking good. Bit of speed now coming up. Nicely round to number 14, nice wide turns, a little wheel spin there coming round to the DFS hurdle. Through the tyre, spread coming up, Mark ahead of his dog, into the tunnel with 2 to go. Come on, Mark, we'll get across the finishing line in 34.39. That's now into second place. 34.39, super run there from Mark. And Ruby, of course. Representing Slovakia, Helena Bogdan, with Edgar Border Collie, 6 years of age. She runs an agility, she's run an agility since 1999 when I got the first dog, Benny. Now we have 8 of them at home, and Igor is the fastest one. Last year, after an accident, he went through an operation on his knee, followed by intensive rehabilitation. In this period, he showed me what he really means. I'll read some more out a bit later on this afternoon, because I am in here doing the second round of the competition. Again, handler hanging. Oh, what a weaving. I dream of things like that, I do. There you go, coming around now towards the ridge, something like 5 faults, I believe, on the first obstacle. 5 faults on the first, but nevertheless, looking for a good, I was going to say time, but we've got another one go to the side of the long jump, which is an elimination. Great shame that is. Nevertheless, carry on working around the course. Anything can happen yet. We've got the final later on tonight. We need 2 runs, 1 jumping and 1 in agility. So they're just going to go around and get to that tunnel to get it correctly sorted, just in case we have something like that later on today. You never know. Well done, hands together, please. 18th to go. We've got 2 more to go, I believe, after this one. All the way to Ireland, we've got Liam O'Brien, working Mojo, Border Collie, 5 years of age. Liam and Mojo won the Irish Kennel Club Top Agility Dog of the Year 2009. The first ever awarded in Ireland, and the European winner in 2009. Again, nice little collie, just pushed down there on the handle there, because we're looking as if we're going around the other side. Again, hanging back to the weaves. Oh, just missed the entry. Got the idea, just missed the entry. So picks up 5 faults there. In the weaves, pushing the dog out, and unfortunately, we came around this side of the obstacle from the jump to the jump, and possibly that's what caused the dog to pick the tunnel. They do pick various things up, as you can imagine, from body movements, arms, shoulders and so on. And we just got a big E then, but nevertheless still working around, hanging back the handle, nicely demonstrated there, working away from the dog. Some you work away from, some you work close to, some you can't get anywhere near. And over the finish line. We'll do the finish line. Unlucky there, hands there together please, thank you very much. Okay, representing Finland, Tulio Lahito, working Punsey, a border collie, 3 years of age. And I can tell you this dog is the Finnish agility champion, a member of the Finnish European Open Team 2011. Just correcting the rigid tunnel, getting all lined up. So it's the same for everybody, as they say. Obviously, things do move around slightly on the floor, as imagine the speed some of the dogs go into some of the equipment. And obviously, we've got to think of the safety aspect, which is our prior thing as far as the dogs go. So, nice move. Nice move. Again, look at how did that dog get to that gap? I'm looking directly at that, and there was probably about 6 inches for that dog to get through. And unfortunately, it took the jump, so we get elimination. Nevertheless, working away around the course, because we need to warm the dog up for the competition later on today. They'll be competing regardless of the agility this afternoon. That's on around about 3:30. Accumulate the scores from the jumping and the agility, which will give us our 16 finals, I believe it is, for tonight's main final, which is at about 5 o'clock, if I remember right. Across the finish line, unlucky there. To say how that dog got through that gap, I honestly couldn't tell you. But if there's a gap there, they'll go through it. Next to go, representing Northern Ireland, Andrea Gilpin, working Ruby, working sheepdog, 5.5 years of age, member of the Lisbon District Dog Training Club. This is her second agility dog, and the first time at Crufts. She'll be representing Northern Ireland in May at the World Championships. She's had 7 puppies in November, 2 in November 09, and despite going quite great, she bounced back and has had a fantastic season last year. She's not great, she's proud. She's very nice indeed by the looks of it. Super physique on this one. And we're again in front of the dog, pushing it around now for all the weave entry. We're into the weaves. We're looking nice so far. Looking for a clear out, remember, to get into the top 16. Okay, looking nicely across now, coming round to the DFS soft tunnel, straight onto the hurdle, with the left hand turn around 14. A little bit hesitant there, but we're still going. We didn't stop, so we're looking good. Over the spread. Into the red rigid tunnel number 18 with 2 to go. Keep it steady, keep it consistent till we're across the line. Will it clear around? Yes, well done. Andrea and Ruby, 36.24. They're into 6th place. And I can tell you, in 1st place was Mark van Beek. Well done, Mark. Fantastic round in 33.09. Interesting handling, I must admit. Unusual to see people with their hands not floating around everywhere, so we'll keep you watching him later on this afternoon to see how he gets on. In 2nd place, all the way from Wales, Mark Douglas. Well done, Mark. He's keeping it consistent. Could this be his weekend? And in 3rd place, it's Daisy Peel. Well done, Daisy. Fantastic, great start there for the international event there. As I say, we're back later on this afternoon for part 2.